Hi guys, I'm Adam Wilborn, and ahead of our relaunch as Defiant Wrestling, we're taking a look back at some of WCPW's highlights and releasing them for free here on YouTube. Defiant Wrestling is set to broadcast live around the world on iPay-per-view for We Are Defiant on December 4th. But today, we're going all the way back to March 20th, 2017, where we held an elimination match for the Magnificent 7 briefcase at WCPW Bulletproof. Doug Williams, BT Gunn, Marty Scurll, Martin Kirby, Ricochet, Travis Banks and El Ligero battled it out live in Manchester for the briefcase, which of course could be cashed in at any time for a title shot. Enjoy!
Two of your favourites, Matt, and two young men I'm not particularly keen on either, but the bottom line here is, Matt, BT Gunn and Travis Banks may have arrived together, but this is every man for himself.
You have no idea how this is going to play out. It's a Magnificent 7, and two of the guys, like you said, are in cahoots. We could see the finger poke of doom here. And if you get that reference, good for you.
Internet champion here at WCPW, now setting his sights perhaps on the WCPW title itself. If he can win here, he must be the favourite to become the champion in the future.
Yeah, Ligero's going to bring a high-flying Lucha Libre hybrid to this match. It'll be interesting to see how the other 6 competitors deal with El Ligero.
Several of these guys, of course, have matches with Ligero in WCPW and elsewhere, so by all means not an unknown entity, but no more and no less dangerous because of that, I assure you. Always a favourite, El Ligero, and the same is true here in Manchester. Ricochet returns to WCPW, and if he can win this, much like I said about El Ligero, he would have to be the favourite. Anyone who wins this match surely has a huge advantage over whoever the champion is, because the winner of this gets to choose the time and the place of their title shot.
That's right, the future of flight, perhaps the future of our sport. King Ricochet is once again inside a What Culture Pro Wrestling ring.
Ricochet, of course, with previous here in WCPW, including a great match against Travis Banks. You see a bit of no love lost between those two. Crowd on their feet for Ricochet. But here comes the villain. Skrull making the crowd wait. The reigning Ring of Honor TV champion. Mixed fortunes here in WCPW so far, and here he comes. Skrull flew in from Los Angeles where he had some independent bookings in the US. Got in just this morning, so jet lag may be a factor for Skrull, but Skrull at the moment, one of the most well-traveled members of the British wrestling scene.
I'll tell you, all these guys are pros, and we learn with our traveling. We get our sleep when we can, we get our training in when we can. I do not think that jet lag or travel is going to be a disadvantage for Marty Skrull.
Skrull, villain, and here comes a man who was until recently a villain, but has now been taken to the hearts of the What Culture faithful. Travis Banks, as Williams made his way into the ring there, Banks with a smirk on his face, but still just 3 days removed from Banks defeating Williams, and he has not shut up about it all weekend. Williams looking for a measure of revenge here at Bulletproof. Martin Kirby made the biggest gamble of his life, giving up the job as What Culture Pro Wrestling General Manager. Again, won't shake my hand.
I don't think it's a mistake. I like what Martin Kirby did. He realizes, listen, we all have a clock ticking, and Martin knew that he's got a fire that burns inside of him. He wants to be inside that ring. He is a pro wrestler at heart. That general manager job, while it was good, it certainly wasn't what Martin Kirby was put on this earth to do. And now Martin Kirby's back where he belongs, inside of a wrestling ring.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's definitely a mistake. I think time will tell, and this match here will go a long way towards telling whether Kirby made the right choice.
Yeah, now we can break this down. There are 7 unique talents in this ring. Of course, Marty Skrull will bring the skullduggery. Ligero and Ricochet will bring the high flying. BT Gunn, well, he's unstable. He'll bring the unpredictability. For me, it's Doug Williams' veteran presence and the passion of Martin Kirby. Those are going to be 2 things that I'm watching here.
Well, for me, it's the fact that the
and
Prestige...
of course, Travis Banks is just Travis Banks.
Well, the Prestige, Banks and Gunn can team up here in a match where otherwise all 7 men are evenly matched. You could think those 2 could eliminate all 5 and then battle it out between themselves.
So now give me the rules here. It's tag in, tag out, 1 fall to a finish. I understand no disqualifications and no countouts. Am I correct?
That's right. We're going to keep going until 6 of the 7 men here
Let's do it.
have been pinned or submitted.
Let's not forget what this is about. The winner will get a championship match at their time of choosing. And look at that, the passion of Martin Kirby. BT Gunn wants none of it.
And not just the passion of Kirby, but his inherent ability to annoy El Ligero.
There we go.
Forearm to Banks. Gunn's going to get dragged in here.
You also want to keep in mind maybe a little scorecard at home as to the damage that's done to each of these wrestlers as the match wears on.
It's a double team again. It's what we're talking about, though. The Prestige with the boots to Kirby. Banks now legal. Cartwheel from the former general manager. Tilting well.
Quick tag there into the veteran, Doug Williams.
And here comes a rematch from last Friday.
One of my all-time personal favorites. I got to tell you, I used to watch tapes of Doug Williams and steel maneuvers.
A family feud here between Williams and Banks.
Oh, wait a minute.
Allegedly.
Shades of homicide here. Perhaps a cop killer coming? No, I know Doug a little bit better than that.
Williams backing Banks into the corner. Deja vu from last Friday. Williams getting the crowd behind him. And that, I should think, will be unanimous against Banks.
And you know what else is important to point out in the fight? 7 different timing. Hang on.
Cover.
Each of these fighters have different timing. Doug is going to try to slow things down and go for the hard-hitting type of stuff. And we're going to see if a guy like Travis Banks will move a little faster and try to disorient the veteran.
You saw another advantage.
Oh!
God, look at that strike from Gunn. You saw another advantage that the Prestige have. Not just that they can double team, but if one of them gets in trouble, the other can free him. That's what happened when Williams pinned Banks there. Gunn made the save.
Oh, gosh.
Gunn. Corner. High knees on Williams.
I'm trying to handicap the match, and I'm just not sure who the favorite is yet. I'm going to have to wait for all the guys to get wet, as we say, get in the action before we can really handicap this thing.
Well, Garrett goes to the C4L. Arm dragging in the end as Williams backs into the corner. Banks not so brave now, backing away from Williams. Ligero will try, get up, takes down Williams with the Hurricane Rana.
But Doug back up to his feet. Consummate professional here. Ligero fast. Doug strong. Body scissor. There you go.
That's a veteran counter there from Williams as he smashes Ligero's face into the canvas not once but twice. Here comes Skull. Oh. The kick underneath. He'll try for the roll-up. Williams and gets 2.
The skullduggery of the villain. Smart.
Remember, that's not a 1 full match. This is a 6 full match, effectively. We'll keep going until 6 of the 7 are eliminated. All 7 still in at the moment as Skull with a chop into the throat there of Ligero.
Nice reversal there. I'd like to see Ligero and Ricochet have a little bit of a sequence here, if that's possible, but we might not get there just yet.
Skull is
tied up here in the surfboard. Ooh, and that's a way to cut down a high flyer right there. That'll tear a ligament.
Yeah, you see Ligero shaking the knee there, trying to get some blood flow back in there and trying to shake things back into position. He goes to the C4L again.
And I like that Ligero went right back to a quick high-flying move just to test out those knees, to see if perhaps a meniscus was blown or not, and here we go.
Well, Skull was saying he's going for the crossface chicken wing. Ricochet didn't wait for the tag. Ricochet will send Skull to the ropes. Whoop! Nip up from Ricochet. That's why he's the king.
Pass by creates momentum here.
Rolls through on the clothesline attempt. He's going to grab Skull. There's a head to the takedown and a drop kick.
And we talked about the difference in timing. Look at how fast-paced things are picking up right now. Ricochet on the move. BT Gunn.
That'll knock all your teeth out. Heard that strike from here. Unbelievable stuff as again the Prestige go for the double team. That advantage being pressed home once more. Attempt at the counter on the suplex, but Banks once more saving Gunn. Ligero's going to come in, try and even things up. We've got a double suplex attempt. Here comes Skull. Skull will make it 3-on-2.
Why not? Hey, listen, if I take my headset off, just stop me, all right?
It's 4-on-3. 4-on-3 and 4 beats 3. A triple suplex on Skull, Banks, and Gunn.
And I'll tell you from experience, it's not only the guys receiving the suplex, it's also the guys giving the suplex that get jarred as well. And now Ricochet and BT Gunn, the only 2 men standing vertical.
King Ricochet. Running European uppercut. They go for a second time. Gunn!
Nice! He kicked out the knee, the ankle. Smart play there by BT Gunn.
Whoop! Oh, there's a mistake. Well, there's a mistake from Banks. Accidentally kicks his own partner in the face.
And now that everybody has gotten their fair share, now it's time to pick a winner. Based on what I'm seeing here, I gotta like Ricochet's chances. I really do.
Well, you said that just as he kicked someone in the head.
Well, because I think he's arguably the best athlete out of the 7. He may not be the best fighter or the best wrestler, but he's the best athlete out of the 7.
Ah, you're so fickle. If he misses this, you'll say someone else. Ricochet going to the ropes. He'll try and leap over the top, but Skull's going to put the brakes on. And the Villain offering a handshake. I emphasize, his nickname is the Villain. Asking Ricochet to trust him. Dueling yes and no chance, and Skull wants a handshake from Ricochet.
Reminds me of my election back home.
Got a handshake from the referee, but Skull is insistent here.
What culture faithful they want to see.
King Ricochet has been in the ring with Marty Skull before. He's not an idiot. Comes to the kick, but Skull takes him down with the forearm. Forearm smash from the Villain, who'll go to the ropes. Skull leaping to the apron. Kick to Williams. Kick to Kirby. Can he get the hat trick?
Oh.
Yes, he does on BT Gunn.
BT got it right in the bicuspid there. Marty took his eyes off of Ligero.
That's the
The
trouble.
second best athlete in this match, in my opinion.
That's the trouble when you've got 6 opponents. You've got to have eyes in the back of your head. Banks permanently looks like he's chewing a wasp. At the moment he looks like he's going to the top rope though, and that means danger for at least 5 men beneath him. Banks stumbled there and that giving Ligero a chance to catch up with him. Skull, I think, was using someone else's umbrella. Oh, no, hang on now. No, hang on, Ligero. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. A superplex! A superplex! My God! They're all down! It looks like a car crash in Manchester.
Remember what it's all about. The winner gets a championship match at their discretion. Who will it be? When will it be? That remains to be seen.
Ligero rolling Ricochet back into the ring. Of course, you can only get an elimination inside the ring, so Ligero trying to be smart. It backfired. This time Ricochet's going up high. King Ricochet! A leaping shooting star press.
Amazing.
They are on their feet. Over 1,000 of them in the Bowlers Exhibition Centre. Ricochet.
And it's great to see young and old alike with just a look of awe on their faces.
Ricochet and Skull back in there now.
How about a boot on your face, Marty?
Skull has been planted on the top. Ricochet rolling through.
Nice palm strike there. Reminiscent of Jushin Sundaraiga.
Well, Kirby's in. Ricochet was going to, I think, try for the superplex. Kirby drags him down by the tights. Kirby will try for this himself now. And Ricochet is getting back up there with him. This can't be good news for anyone.
It looks like a Tower of Doom is being built brick by brick.
Here comes Williams. Williams with 3 men above him. Going to hit the double powerbomb into a vertical suplex on Skull, and the ring literally just shook.
There's Prestige working together, taking out the guy that had the most momentum at that moment.
Well, Gunn is back in. He's going to try and Banks is there as well. So a 2-on-1 situation now for Kirby. Kirby in a lot of trouble. Banks like a pit bull. Strikes to the head. Kirby trying to cover up. Banks taking some time to boast, as is his wont. Oh, Banks got caught.
Oh, wow.
Who is your daddy, Travis Banks? Exploder suplex.
This is what Doug brings to the match, the power.
So many suplexes in the arsenal of Doug Williams. We're seeing a few of them here. Couple of Germans there. El Ligero in from behind. Right for the C4L. Williams grabs him. Williams will go for the Chaos Theory. Rolling through. He's got Ligero and he nails it.
Nice.
With the bridge.
Classic. No.
Well, that was stupid from Banks. Banks could have had one of his opponents eliminated, but his rage towards Williams may have saved Ligero. That wasn't smart from the Prestige.
That remains to be seen.
Williams is nonetheless in trouble. Super kick to the side of the head. Banks get the kick from up top. A double pin. Is that allowed? Well, Williams, I think, has been eliminated. Yes, he has.
Doug Williams has been eliminated.
Well, that changes the sabermetrics of this whole thing for my American baseball fans at home. Now the odds change. Everything changes now. We're down to 6 fighters, and you begin to handicap the field now.
Well, Banks, Marty Skirl is with us here.
The Prestige are kicking ass. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, what's going on? I better get in there. Oh, I think you got
Go, Marty, go.
Got when?
Now.
You better get in there before someone steals your umbrella. Oh, wait.
That's why I like you, man, striker.
Somebody has to.
Skirl's been knocked silly over. I'm not sure he knows where he is. Ligero, meanwhile, was taking the fight to the Prestige while we were distracted. There's a big splash. He calls it a Mexican wave. Is it enough to put out? Gun, not quite. This one, everything it was promised to be. Still 6 of the 7 men left. Williams eliminated, annoyingly enough, by Banks and Gunn. C4L attempt, maybe.
Nope. Catch looks like a Northern Lights coming here. Prestige.
Again, that double team, that 2-on-1 advantage paying off. Brain buster.
Dangerous buster.
Again, the double pin. And Ligero now eliminated as well. This is ridiculous.
El Ligero has been eliminated.
The Prestige, with smiles on their faces.
Yeah, but look at Martin Kirby.
Oh, Kirby's up top.
The passionate one.
Kirby, double drop kick. Prestige.
That may have taken something out of Martin there. Or perhaps not.
There's a super kick.
Oh.
To the side of the head from Skirl. Skirl maybe has got his bearings back now. Seems to know where he is, but Kirby going to try and hit him. And
Marty was smart. He feigned the kick. It caused Martin to protect his head and left his leg open. And now Ricochet and Marty.
Ricochet kicked Marty in the head. There's another brainbuster. That was enough to eliminate Ligero. Will it be enough to take out Ricochet? Not quite. Left shoulder up.
Oh, but look, when Ricochet kicked out, he exposed the hand, and now this. Oh!
I think I just threw up in my mouth.
Folks, he just popped the metacarpal right out of the joint there, and you can see Ricochet's left hand is now almost useless.
Oh, Skirl is trying, I think, for a power bomb or a pile driver. Backdrop by Kirby, who tried to intervene. Backdrop now on Skirl by Ricochet.
And there it looks like Ricochet trying to pop his finger back in.
Full Nelson from Kirby. Ricochet gets the boots up to Skirl.
Some of these moves are some old rock and roll express tandem offense here, but it's only being done by one guy.
Great three-way action here in the Magnificent 7, the first ever. Remember, the winner gets a shot at a time of their choosing at the WCPW title as Ricochet prepares to go into orbit with a shooting star press.
Look at Marty, ever the opportunist. We talked about the skullduggery.
The skullduggery. Get it?
I see what you did there.
Skirl is trying for the crossface chicken wing. And Kirby is in a lot of trouble.
And we saw a submission ending earlier in the night with the double wrist lock chicken wing Kimura lock, so you know how painful these holds can be. If the villain can grab the chicken wing.
Well, Skirl's going for the chicken wing. Kirby had it. Oh, goes to the backside. The backside from Thursky calls it. And that's enough to take out Skirl. That is enough to take out Skirl.
Skirl has been eliminated.
A very effective wrestling maneuver by Martin Kirby. And let's not forget what it is. It still is pro wrestling.
Shoulder was up, clearly. See the replays.
Skirl is...
Shoulder was up. That's BS.
Skirl is livid. Marty Skirl is livid.
Yeah, well, Marty Skirl was also eliminated, so now back to the action in the ring as Marty has something nice to say to that fan, despite which bathroom that fan chooses to use.
Well, Kirby used that backslide to great effect, getting a big upset over Will Ospreay last summer. Also got a fall over Ospreay with that in that 2 out of 3 falls match a few months ago.
Yeah, because listen, in the evolution of pro wrestling with all these great moves and everybody flipping and jumping and defying gravity, it's still a wrestling move like a backslide that still can work, folks.
Well, Kirby needs to find something that's going to work here because, again, he is the latest victim of this 2-on-1 situation. As much as I think this Magnificent 7 match is a great idea from our general manager, I do question the wisdom of allowing 2 guys from the Prestige to be in there, because that has given them a tremendous advantage over the rest of the field. Gunn will be whipped into the corner by his partner Banks. Here comes the Kiwi Buzzsaw. And if Kirby's smart, he'll roll to the outside and try and get his breath back here. He's always so pleased with themselves. Maybe that'll wipe the smirk off Banks' face. Here comes Ricochet off the top.
Nicely done. And with all this energy being transferred, it looks like we may have blown a transformer here. And the lights come right back on as if it were on cue.
Ricochet sweeps the leg and Gunn accidentally. The facebuster, I think that was on Banks.
Oh, Ricochet.
Deadlift into the suplex. Great strength and the running shooting star to eliminate Gunn.
Nope.
Nearly.
Come on, kid.
A count of 2. Only 2 for Ricochet, who thought that he had successfully eliminated Gunn. That would change the entire dynamics of this match if one of the 2 Prestige members was eliminated.
You know, so I wouldn't be surprised if old Marty was not back there messing with the lights here. He seemed pretty annoyed.
He's a little bit unhinged. Oh, Jungle eliminated by Ricochet.
Hang on.
Roll up. Oh, Ricochet. Ricochet's out. Ricochet's out. Banks still one.
Has been eliminated.
So now, real quick, BT Gunn was eliminated, Ricochet was eliminated right after. So now that leaves us with Travis Banks, Martin Kirby, and where is El Ligero?
Ligero's gone. El Ligero's already eliminated, so we are down to 2. And listen to this.
We talked about it at the beginning. We talked about the passion that Martin Kirby brings, and a lot of times at the end of the day, all the moves are great, all the t-shirts are great, all the hard strikes are great, but if you don't have passion, you're not going to make it in this game, and Martin Kirby certainly has that.
He can strike as well. That was a great enziguri. Banks is in a lot of trouble, and will this be the night? On this evening in Manchester, will Kirby hit the Zoidberg elbow for the first time ever?
The crab walk, the homage to the Grand Naniwa.
Banks moved. And the elbow still misses the second time.
And all the while we've been singing the praises of the 6 other competitors. It's almost as if Travis Banks has been lost in the shuffle here. The tenacity.
Well, we'll remember him if he gets this. Oh, he nearly did. He nearly did. Banks was a split second from having a title shot at a time and place of his choosing.
So now we're going to see what the crazed Kiwi is made of here. Now we're going to see what Travis Banks brings not only to Prestige, but to What Culture Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, no BT Gunn to help him out now. Maybe he's going to... Oh, he says he's going to hit a sail, but what disrespect from Banks.
This is for the women that want to be me and the men that came to see me.
Banks trying to charge in behind Kirby. Oh. Kirby going for the sable bomb. Kirby with the sable bomb. He nails it on Banks. Kirby, cover, and Kirby wins the Magnificent 7.
Travis Banks has been eliminated, and therefore the winner of the Magnificent 7 elimination match, Martin Kirby.
Well, Martin Kirby winning the Magnificent 7, and you know what that means, Matt? Kirby, he may have well made that right decision by quitting the general manager position.
It's a victory for passion. It's a victory for anyone sitting at home that has put their dreams on hold to go out and get a proper 9 to 5, to go out and do what all their friends are doing. But at the end of the day, damn it, you gotta look yourself in the mirror and you have to know that you gave this life everything you possibly could. And tonight, Martin Kirby is the man who stands in the middle of the ring with his entire future ahead of him, and that passion is gonna carry Martin Kirby.
I know you're a curveball.
Oh, why not? I admire passion. I admire people going after their dreams.
Well, Kirby is one step closer to that dream now, because whoever is the WCPW champion, days, weeks, months into the future, will have to constantly be looking over their shoulder for that man. The man from Yorkshire, Martin Kirby.
fight.